What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna address a problem that I've been having, and if you have an EK you'd probably know about this and how this pops out. If these clips, it has clips up here, if those clips break, it will come out when you're doing a pull, and every single time I do a pull in the car, this flies out. It'll fall on your shifter, cause you to miss a gear. So today we're gonna address that and we're gonna fix that. There is, let's see, 2 screws under here, and I believe you gotta take this one out and you can pull this bottom piece off, and there should be 2 10mm under here to where you can bolt this in to where it stops coming out. So we're gonna do that today. I also wanted to clean up a little bit on the engine bay, get some of this grease and grime out of here, because you know the engine's been in this car for 2 years and it was clean when it went in, but you know, over the years it accumulates some dirt and some grease and grime. We're gonna get everything as clean as we can. We might pull that charge pipe off because it's got a lot of grime that we can get off with some brake cleaner. So we're gonna do that today. And I also had this problem. Come by right here. Up here, the car stays under this, but the car sat out in the rain for like a month when I didn't drive the car. And you may have this problem too, the floor gets wet. So we're gonna dry that today too. But for now, let me get these bolts out. Let me get a screwdriver and I'll pick the camera back up. Alright guys, I got all the screws out. There was also a screw down there that you'll have to get out down the glove box. And there's also a screw behind this cover. You have to pull that one out, and there's another screw back here that you gotta get, and then it'll just pop out like that. And as you can see, as I was saying, there is 2 spots for a 10mm to go right here. Now if you see, I push on that and that moves. You can put a 10mm in those holes right there. I believe it's a 10mm. I'll keep you informed on that. I'll figure it out. And that will keep this from sliding out every time I do a pull. So if you're a Honda guy, you know you gotta have a box of bolts laying around for every time you need a bolt. Sit you up on the tripod here. For every time you need bolts, you can open up the Honda bag and find a couple bolts in this miscellaneous bolt box. So let me get some 10mm and I'll let you know if those work. Alright guys, I got it figured out. It wasn't a 10mm, so sorry for saying that. It's gonna be an 8mm you're gonna have to put in there. I just found 2 miscellaneous 8mm screws, bolts, whatever. And I got those in there. Let's put that in there. So let me go ahead and tighten these down real quick. And then after that we should be good. That one's tight. The other one is right here. Get that tightened down. And those are tight. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. You can pull on that all day and it's not gonna come out. Alright, well, we got that situation covered. I'm gonna get this cleaned out because it's dirty. I'm gonna clean this out and then I'm gonna put it back together, and then we'll start by cleaning up on the engine bay. Let me might actually just hit this with some brake cleaner. Let me go grab that brake cleaner real quick. Alright guys, that's actually a lot cleaner. The thing was so nasty, I don't think it's ever been taken off the car since the car has been new. And it's a 2000, so. Brake parts cleaner, if you know, you know. You can clean anything with it. We're gonna get this installed back on the car. See if I can pop this back on with the camera. You wanna down the glove box. Basically reverse what you did to take it off. Let's see here. Might be hard to do with one hand. Oh, that was actually simple. Alright, you got a screw that goes right here. I don't know if you can see that. And then the 2 screws go back in right there. And I believe, let me see. There's no screw there. There's 1 screw right here above the one that takes this off. So you get those back in and it'll be back in place. Let me get that in and then we'll start cleaning up the engine bay a little bit. Alright guys, I got it all back together. You can see the screws back in. I got all the screws back in. Except for that one actually. I gotta get that one back in. Nice, sturdy, doesn't move at all now. Won't come out. So that's good. Now we can work on the engine bay. I'm gonna take this charge pipe off. Might take a couple of things off just so I can get some room in there and clean some of that grime off. I'll probably set y'all guys up on a time lapse for that. Let me go ahead and set y'all up for that, and I'll start taking all this apart. Alright guys, I got the stuff taken out. I got a little bit more room to work with here. We're gonna get this all brake cleaned off, get all this gunk and grime off. I know it probably looks clean in camera, but in person it's actually a lot of buildup over the past couple years that we gotta clean off, especially right up in here in the front. Get that off. Let me take this gasket off. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just spray brake cleaner everywhere. Brake cleaner does magic. So we're gonna get all this, try to get it more cleaned up than what it is. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it's working great. There's a lot of buildup coming off of this right now. I'm not sure how well you can tell in the camera that it's cleaning, but it is. Update on the parts for the head, the valve seals, those will be in Friday. I'm still waiting on a head gasket though, but we may go ahead and get the head pulled off this weekend and start taking all the valve springs out, getting the valves out and putting the new seals in. That way when the head gasket gets here, it'll be all back together, ready to slap back together. So we'll see on that. Still waiting on the head gasket. Oh yeah, brake cleaner does magic. I don't know about y'all, but I use brake cleaner to clean everything. It's the go-to cleaning product. If you're a car guy, you know what I'm talking about. Grab another can real quick. Let me open another can. Alright, we got another can. Get back at it. Cleaning all this gunk off. It can be a little messy, but Alright. I don't know if y'all can tell, but that's a significant amount cleaner. That's 2 years of buildup, just all sitting everywhere, just gunked up. Needs to be cleaned. I don't like having a dirty engine bay. It ain't a show car, but I like to have my stuff clean, you know. Alright, we're gonna let that dry. I think it came pretty clean. Definitely not bad at all. Definitely way cleaner than it was. We still gotta get the head pulled off, so I know oil is gonna leak out whenever we pull the head, but I'll get that cleaned up again. This is just to touch it up for right now. But I'll make sure everything's 100% whenever I get the head back on. But let me see here. Sometimes those 10AN lines back here, we got two 10AN lines off the back of the block that run to the catch can. You always gotta check those because those will come loose from the vibrations of the car. See, they just come right here. And then we also have the two coming off the valve cover. And I'm just checking over some things here. Looks like everything's still tight. I haven't had a problem, knock on wood, with stuff coming loose, but that looks pretty good. Let me see. Yep, we got that clean. The car is running boost by gear. We have that solenoid all set up. The lines come out right here. But yeah, I'm satisfied with that for right now. We will keep you updated on the parts. They will be here Friday for sure. I checked tracking, so maybe Saturday or Sunday we can get this head pulled off and we'll do all that. That's gonna be it for today, guys. I was gonna install everything back on the car, but I figured might as well keep it off since we gotta take the head off anyway. Yeah, I was gonna clean the exhaust out because you can see, if you look, I don't know how well I'm going to light. You can see how much oil is in there from that valve seal leaking. Not sure how long it's been leaking. I don't really drive the car much, but stay tuned. We'll have more videos to come real soon when we get this head pulled. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you stay tuned with us. We do have a lot of builds on the channel that I'll be showing soon. A lot of street cars, quick cars, all motor cars. Stay tuned. Like, comment if you want. Hit that subscribe button though.